Hi guys, my name is Jeanette, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about uveitis. Do you know what uveitis is? It's actually an inflammatory eye disease, and I actually happen to have it. And I wanted to talk about this on this vlog. This is my first time ever doing something like this, and I just felt as though this needed to be heard. Because, everyone talks about breast cancer awareness, lupus, people with kids with ADHD, ADD, Down syndrome, etc. And that's all cool, and I'm aware of that, and I support everything and all that. But I felt as though no one knows anything about uveitis, and that's why I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. So, I was actually diagnosed with uveitis when I was 13, but at the time it was pretty calm, so I didn't really say anything to anyone up until this year. It actually came back full force, and now I'm actually 26 years old, and the doctors have no idea why I have this disease. Usually you see this disease in senior citizens, and yeah, pretty much just senior citizens. So they don't really understand why a person like me, so young, has this. It actually gotten so bad to the point where I couldn't even see myself in the mirror. Like, when I tried to put my mascara on, or much less I couldn't even cross the street. I literally had to have my mom help me. I couldn't go down the stairs. It was so scary. I don't even know how to explain it. My depression kicked in. I cried all the time. My eyes would get red or glossy sometimes, and I get like excruciating pain to the point where it's like these hard migraines that I can feel my pulse in my head, and it was just ridiculous. I had to go to the ER and get what do you call those, IVs stuck in my arm, and had to get liquid steroids shot up in my veins to calm down the inflammation, because it was that serious. Like, I couldn't even see people's eyes or their noses, their lips, their teeth, unless I was like up close to them like that. And it was pretty scary, and it made me really sad. Yeah, so I'm actually partially blind in my right eye, and so because of the fact that I can't see people's eyes anymore, I don't really give people that much eye contact when I'm speaking to them, because I mean, come on, nobody wants them all in their faces. Come on. I have trouble with reading signs outside, or mail, that stuff that comes in the mail, books. Luckily, my phone, I was able to zoom in the font. Actually, it's actually set to huge. That's why I can still see or use my phone. And I also have a button on my phone. It's called a color inversion. So because like the brightness on the phone bothers me, like even when it's all the way down. Like, my eyes are very sensitive to light. Like, even this lighting that I got here right now, it kind of bothers, but I need it so you guys can see me. Even the sunlight, oh, it's the worst, because when it like reflects off the cars, or sometimes I can't even see cars that are there. And this is during the daylight, so imagine at night. Like, I can't even really see anything at all. And I used to be really sad because Or even sometimes I get sad now, but I don't really let it get to me. You know, when people be like, "Oh my God, look at that bunny rabbit," you know, did you see that? Or you know, did you see? Look at her hair. You know, I can't tell those things. I can't see them. Yeah, I actually got this long cane that I'm actually excited about. It comes in this pretty little plastic baggie here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And since I was really nervous about using it, but people are actually really nice to me, and people get out their way when I'm like going on a bus or a train. They ask me if I need any help. You know, this is the stick here. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is the handle. Yeah, but that thing comes in pretty handy now. I'm so glad I have that. Also, I take a lot of medicine. I take these pills 6 times a day, and I take these pills 4 times a day. I'm not even going to get into what the names are because I can't pronounce those things, let's be honest here. And I also have 2 different eye drops that I take regularly because I have the uveitis in both eyes. And one is a pink top, one is a red top, and I put those in my eyes regularly. But even then, having those drops sometimes doesn't help. So I even went out and got me some clear eyes. You can buy them at any convenience store, CVS, whatever, Walgreens. So that's what I do every day. I've been on them for about some time now. I want to say it's been like 7, almost 8 months now that I've been doing this. And now, because those are pretty much steroids, and I can't be on them forever. So my doctor has told me about something called Humira, that helps the uveitis. I don't know if you guys ever seen commercials about Humira on TV. Yeah, I guess Humira works for a lot of things. But if that doesn't work, we've talked about eye surgery. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, that's probably like the final option. Yeah, so I figured you guys should know a little bit more about this, because you never know. Like, I didn't know I was gonna get this. It just boom came out of nowhere, and here I am living with this. And I'm not gonna lie, I was really, I felt like a burden. I was crying all the time, but now I've accepted the fact that this is what I have. I have uveitis, and it's not contagious. And you know, and maybe this is something I might have to live with for the rest of my life, because this condition can be treated, but in some cases you can lose your eyesight completely. So I just thought you guys should know some of that, because you never know, maybe one of your family members or even you could possibly develop this condition, and maybe you wanted to know more about it. And so I hope you guys like this video, and hopefully like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned, because there's more to come.